Okay, let's not waste any time. If you're watching this, you've probably got a pretty serious problem on your hands. Water isn't going where it's supposed to. In fact, it might even be coming back up. All right, let's get into what's happening and what you need to do right now.
Yeah, seeing dirty water coming back up your drain, out of your toilet, or into your tub, that's a whole different level of stress, isn't it? It's alarming, and you're absolutely right to be concerned, but you're in the right place to understand what's going on and what your next steps should be.
And let's be crystal clear about this. This is so much more than just a messy cleanup job. The water backing up into your home can be full of contaminants, which is a serious risk to your family's health. Not to mention the expensive damage it can cause to your floors, walls, and furniture. Time is absolutely critical here. So what is actually going on down there, inside your pipes? Let's break down the reality of what a drain backup really is.
You know, it's a pretty simple process, but one with really destructive consequences. Your plumbing is designed to be a one-way street. Everything goes out. But when something, whether it's grease, tree roots, or things that shouldn't have been flushed, creates a dam in that pipe, all that wastewater has nowhere to go but back the way it came.
What's really interesting here is that where the backup is happening tells a story. If it's just your kitchen sink, well, the blockage is probably just in that specific line. But if your bathtub, your toilet, and the floor drain in your basement are all backing up at the same time, whoa, that's a huge red flag pointing to a much bigger problem in your main sewer line. Each of these needs a totally different approach. Okay, so you get the problem. The chaos is real. How do you get everything back under control? This is where a methodical, professional plan is everything. And the source material for this explainer from the local experts at Plombier Gatineau lays out a very clear process. This isn't about guesswork, it's a system. A pro responds immediately because they know every single minute counts. They start with safety, assessing any contamination risks for your family. Then they use diagnostic tools to find the exact location of the problem. No wasted time. Only then do they pick the right tool for the job, whether it's a powerful snake for a solid mass or high-pressure hydrojetting to scour the pipes clean. They don't just poke a hole in the clog, they get rid of it completely. And maybe most importantly, they tell you what caused it so you can stop it from happening all over again. In an emergency, you have to make a choice, and you have to make it fast. It needs to be the right one. So what should you look for? Well, our source material from Plombier Gatineau really highlights the importance of local expertise and a proven track record. So let's just look at the numbers. They point to over a dozen years serving folks right here in the Gatineau and the wider Outaouais region. And that experience adds up to more than 5,000 jobs successfully completed. And all of that hard work has resulted in a near-perfect 4.9-star customer rating. I mean, that speaks volumes about their quality and consistency, doesn't it? But beyond reviews, this is the hard proof of professionalism. That RBQ license, it's an absolute must-have in Quebec. It confirms they are qualified, bonded, and insured. Being a member of the CMMTQ, the Master Plumbers Association, shows a real commitment to their trade. And of course, full liability insurance means you are completely protected when they're working in your home. All right, once the immediate crisis is over, the last thing anyone wants is a repeat performance. So let's talk about shifting from reacting to an emergency to proactively preventing one. So here's the bottom line. A few simple habits can save you a world of trouble. On the do side, be proactive. Getting your drains professionally cleaned every couple of years can clear out buildup before it becomes a full-blown blockage. And on the don't side, treat your drains right. Pouring grease down the drain and flushing anything other than toilet paper, those are the main villains in these stories.
But if you're way past the point of prevention and you're in the middle of this emergency right now, the single most important thing to do is act quickly. Don't wait and hope it gets better, because the damage will only get worse. And this quote right here really sums up the promise of a true emergency service. It's not just about clearing a pipe. It's about stopping the damage, getting rid of the health risk, and restoring your home to normal, any time of day or night. So if your drain is backing up in Gatineau, this is the most important slide. Here is the number. It's a 24/7 emergency line. Don't hesitate, get the help you need to turn this chaos back into control.